Morning guys, this morning as we continue in the book of John 15, something that's really been burning in my spirit over the last few days is this parable that Jesus told in Matthew 25. Most of you guys will be familiar with this parable. It speaks about a master or owner of a land, a wealthy man, and it says he called unto himself 3 servants, and he gave unto the servants, to the one he gave 5 bags of money, to the one he gave 2, and to another he gave 1 bag of money. But the thing is, we can look at the money and get all sucked up into the amount of bags of money that each of them received. But there's a translation that says he gave unto them something that was precious unto him. So it wasn't about the amount, it was about that even the one that received 1 bag received something that was precious unto the master. And then the story unfolds, and he says he would go away for a period of time, and then after a period of time he would return, and he would call unto him those 3 servants, and he would basically come back with wanting to take stock, and basically ask them, what did you do with what I've given on to you? So the first one came back with 5 bags, and he had 5 more. The one that had 2 had 2 more. But the one that had 1 bag, it says he immediately went, he dug a hole, he placed it into the hole, and he went about his life. And that for me is a scary thought, that he was looking at the amount in the natural, but he didn't hear the master's heart, that it wasn't about the amount. That the master dished onto him something that was very precious unto the master, and that had value in the master's eyes. And this person couldn't see the value. And because of that, he dug a hole, he placed it in the hole, and he went about his life as if he never received anything of any worth. And that for me, obviously, when Jesus was talking in parables, when he was teaching, his heart was to reveal the ways of his Father, but also the nature of the kingdom of God unto us. So if you look at the story, it's quite a scary thought that he would go about his life living in such a way as if he thought he never received anything of any value. And I want to take it back to John 15 quickly, where Jesus says in verse 16, he says, you didn't choose me, but I chose you. And just to connect it with Matthew 25 quickly, it says he was a wealthy master. So think about this. He didn't just have 3 servants, he had many more, but he chose 3 servants to which he wanted to reveal something that was precious unto him. And then going back to John 15, where Jesus said, you didn't choose me, but I chose you. Today, if you know there was a place where Jesus came to you, where he revealed himself unto you, in a sense, he chose you, but in that instance, he gave you something that was very precious unto him. And that something is a revelation of salvation. That something can be the revelation of the love of the Father, that he would send his Son to die on the cross just for you and just for me. But he gave unto us something that is precious unto him. And I am amazed at how many Christians will take that experience that they have in the Lord, where there was a calling unto him, there was a drawing, as the master would draw these 3 servants unto him, and would choose to reveal unto them something that's very precious unto him. In the same way, in the Spirit, the Father drawed us unto him, and there was a revealing of something that was precious unto him, the life of his Son, and what it cost him to pay the price, so that today we would have a living relationship with our Father in heaven. He revealed that unto us. And I just have a genuine concern in my heart that a lot of our Christian living, a lot of us that call ourselves Christians today, we took that thing and in a sense in the Spirit, we dug a hole, we took that experience with the Father, we placed it in there, and we went about our lives as if we received nothing of any worth. And I believe it's a scary thought to even just think about that. Because if you look at the reports that were spoken over these servants, only the first two had a report that was spoken and declared over them. And it was this: well done, good and faithful servant. But to the last one that had this amazing experience where he would have the privilege of being called into the presence of the Master, and he would receive from that Master something that was precious unto him. And the Master would entrust him with that thing that's precious and that has value to the Master, that he would go away from there, he would forget about that experience. He would forget that something of value was given unto him. He would dig a hole, he would place it in there, and he would go about his life as though he received nothing of any worth and any value. To that servant, the Master spoke the following report. He said unto him, you unfaithful and you wicked and lazy servant. And today I want us, just maybe today, to get before the Lord. Because as the rest of that scripture in John 15 verse 16 says, he didn't only choose you and revealed something to you, but he appointed you so that you might see the value of that life of Christ, of the value of having that relationship with Jesus, and that we, from that space, he appointed us to go out and bear much fruit that will glorify our Father in heaven. And maybe just today, ask yourself the question, what have you been doing with the preciousness of what the Father has revealed unto you?